everybody, my name is Coach Maddie. I've lost over 80 pounds and here are some tips and tricks that helped me. Now, the other day I was talking to one of the fit queens in my community. We were messaging back and forth and she was in the middle of a craving. She was in the middle of this kind of gonna give in or be strong and change the course of history. It was this big internal battle that she was in. And she was kind of telling me through it in the moment, which is awesome, right? So first thing right off the bat, whenever you are in an internal battle, you gotta get it out of your mind. Whether you are talking it through with a coach, whether you're talking it through with a friend, your husband, or just yourself. It's okay if you talk to yourself, you're not crazy. I do it all the time. I talk myself through things out loud or written. That's the first thing. So this fit queen was talking through it with me, right? Because in the heat of the moment, emotions are high, emotions equal irrational decisions, and an irrational decision is usually a wrong decision, or one that we regret, or at least one we're not super proud of. So that was the first thing she did right off the bat. So she's talking through this and she's talking about, oh, I could really go for something sweet right now. I had a really stressful day. I ate really well. I'm on track with my goals. My scale's going down. You know what? It's not going to hurt, right? And, in the short term, it's not going to hurt, right? Could you get away with eating a snack, overindulging a little bit, having a dessert? Sure. Would it show up on the scale? Maybe, maybe not, right? So maybe there are no immediate consequences. But what you are doing is you are slowly convincing yourself that, number one, you're not a woman of your word because you said you were going to be strong. You said you were going to follow through. You said your goals were important to you, but your actions are aligning differently. And number two, you're also telling yourself that you're weak and you're perpetuating a pattern that is, when I get an impulse, when I get a craving, I talk myself into it instead of talk myself out of it. Because if you can talk yourself into it, which we are all very good at, I'm a master at manipulating myself to do the wrong thing, to do the thing that I want to do, the thing that's the easiest, the thing that's the most comforting, the thing that's going to give me the most pleasure. I'm amazing at manipulating myself. And I used to do that all the time before I lost my weight, right? You deserve it. One bite won't hurt, right? We really talk ourselves into these things. So we're really good at it. And so if you keep being really good at it and you keep perpetuating that pattern, guess what? You're going to keep getting better at it. So then every time you get these impulses and these cravings that you can't seem to control, they always end up the same way. And so you're proving to yourself before you even start your battle, right? This internal battle of deciding what's going to happen. Before you even start your battle, subconsciously you already know the end result. So guess what? You don't even put up a good fight. And that is where I see a lot of women go wrong. They stop putting up a good fight because it's hard, it's draining. Usually we put everybody and everything else above our own needs, so we don't have much energy left for ourselves. So that's one thing. And number two, history, our past, has shown us what's the point of fighting, because it always ends up in a loss anyway, and not the kind of loss we want on the scale. Like a loss, we're losers. We didn't win. So what you have to understand is you've probably been throwing the fight. You've probably barely been even stepping in the ring. Or maybe you're stepping in the ring, but your hands are down. Your hands aren't even up. You're not putting up a good enough fight because you don't think it's worth it. You don't think it's going to pay off. Maybe even on some level, you don't even think that you're going to lose weight, that your goal is even possible. And let me tell you, if that's you, if that hit a nerve, I was there. I, at one point, never thought I would lose weight. I failed so much. I wasted years, I wasted thousands of dollars, and I got nowhere. In fact, I was getting heavier. So if I can do it, you can do it. I'm a regular girl next door. I figured it out because I kept going. I kept putting up a good fight. And so if this video does anything for you, it's just give you that motivation to go into the ring with the possibility of a victory. I'm telling you, you can win. You have to. You're telling me that from now until the day that you die, nothing is going to change. You're not going to grow. You're not going to improve. You're not going to at least try to be healthier. No, that's irrational. Of course, from now until the day you die, you're going to get better and stronger and healthier and grow physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. That's what life is all about. And if you know that, then it is illogical for you to throw in the towel now, because eventually it has to pay off. Eventually you will get somewhere. So why can't that day be today? Why can't that day be tomorrow? Why not? Why not? And so that is when this fit queen was coming to me with her battle and her fight. That's what we were talking through, right? What do you want? Why do you want it? What happens if you don't get it, right? What if we just sit with the craving for a little bit? What if we just insert some logic and figure out exactly where these heightened emotions are coming from? And are you trying to trick yourself into just doing something that's the easy way out? Because it is easy at the end of a long day of work to sit down on the couch and snack and turn off your brain and be a zombie. It is so easy. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. For almost 2 decades, that's what I did almost every single night. I don't blame you because it is easy and we don't have energy to do anything else. But I'm telling you, it is not worth it. Just because it is easy doesn't mean that that's the right choice. It's just easy. In fact, easy is weakness. The easy choice is the weak choice because it didn't take any effort or battle or fight or grit to make a decision, right? And so we don't trust our decisions anymore because we make bad ones, right? Whether they, again, are short-term bad or long-term bad, we have been making bad decisions. And because of that, we don't believe in our decisions. We don't believe we've got the power. We don't believe we've got the strength. We don't believe we have the willpower, the consistency, the drive, the discipline, right? The number one word that I always hear when people want to lose weight from ladies is discipline and consistency. If I only had discipline, if I could only be more disciplined, if I could just stay consistent. Yeah, but those are skills, not elusive things. They're skills. And the good news is skills can be learned. Have you been putting in the work? Have you been putting in the reps? Or have you just been kind of flipping off your brain and doing what's easy because you're throwing in the towel before you even fight? Because you're just so discouraged. And so if that's you, I'd like to give you hope today. I have lost over 80 pounds. I've helped ladies lose over 100 pounds. Ladies whose doctor told them that they should just go get weight loss surgery because they'd never lose the weight. Ladies who hated their body, cried when they jumped on the scale, hid in huge extra large clothing, avoided beach days because they were so uncomfortable, canceled plans because they didn't want people to see them. Like, I've helped these women. You are not too far gone. Your goals are not unrealistic. In fact, I'd say shoot even bigger. Shoot for the stars because even if you miss, no wait, that's not the line. Shoot for the moon because even if you miss, you'll land across the stars, right? And that's what I was talking through with this fit queen. And guess how it ended? Because she put up a good fight, because she had that little extra support and reminder to put up a good fight, she put up a fight. Where in the past, all she ever did was get the trigger, have the impulse, have the craving, and then follow through. Follow through with giving in to the craving. You see, these impulses and these emotions and these irrational decisions that we make, they're coming from our caveman brain, our ancient brain, whose only job was to protect us, to feed us, to keep us safe. And comfort and ease is safe. So that's what it will always resort back to. It's kind of like Gollum. Your ancient brain is like this ugly little gremlin Gollum. It's dumb. It is dumb and simple. You are not Gollum. You are not this ugly, dumb, simple gremlin. You are more complex than that. You are an advanced human who can beat Gollum. You can fight it. That's who you've been fighting or have been choosing not to fight. You could beat that little guy. You just have to be reminded that you can. And I hope that is what this video was able to do for you today. So, thank you for listening. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn on that bell notification as well so you don't miss another video. And you can also head over to fitqueen.com. I've got tons of free resources for you if you want to dive more into the specifics of the Fit Queen way of weight loss. And I will see you on the next video.